Our coverage of the NFL brings us to the southern end of the Tar Heel State and to this beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Carolina Panthers. Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And we're off and running from Charlotte. He fields it from the 8. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Coming out, throwing is Baker. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go, ball at the 44. 1st down, here's Baker. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
180!
Baker now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches will really make tight ends a balloon favorite.
Ball and defender run to the exact same time there. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
What's up?
Quick throw right side. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. See how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Point it right.
Baker throwing again. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing again, it's Mayfield. That's complete, Mike Evans. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
When Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Jones going to try to pick it up. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that will be a Tampa Bay first down. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock, pounding it forward, sending an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know, successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
Offense is set, 1st and 10. They pick the handoff, now it's Mayfield. Buying some time left. That's Jones working the sideline, complete. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something, but go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
2nd down now, they need 7.
Run.
From the gun, Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Panthers countering with a dime package here. 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Mikatani all set now for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It's going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbooks. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Pass brought in by Tataroa McMillan. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Xavier Legette, the target on that throw. And now it's 2nd down. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, break. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Turn 19. Cougar 19. 18. Tied in.
3rd and long for him here. Short pass brought in. This gets the 1st and more. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers finish off their opening drive. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. Jones once more. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
So many of the D tackles in the league today, Kate, at some point in their background were edge rushers before they maybe outgrew that position. But they've got an explosiveness, a get-up that leads to stops like that.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. To the air on 3rd and long. Look at that power, deep left side. Challenges, double coverage, and it's intercepted. Jamel Dean makes the play. And the Panthers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Brought in right side by McMillan. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
Say, hey! Riggs!
Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass and similar down in distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 50-yard line.
Dropping back to throw. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Dragon 60. Go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Into the hands of Leggett. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
19 Lions. Panther 11. Panther.
And throw here on 1st. That pass complete to McMillan. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Panthers 1st.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Ready.
Here's Hubbard on the give. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
Set. Ready, ready.
Hubbard again. He stopped just before he can move those chains. That brings up 4th and short.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
60 Maverick. Count 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
They're going to try to throw for it. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers get some late points and the lead. But, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're going for the end zone.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. Escapes the pocket.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
180. Watch out.
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. And nearly intercepted as that trick play almost ended in disaster. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
180. Alert, 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 alert.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
All right, so they're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime.
Ready.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
50, go. 70 Timberwolves. 79 Broncos. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Looking to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Chased out to his right. He's got him. That's McMillan. And they're going to get there to force him out. But a nice play for the offense to go out on, as that's going to end our 1st half. Mickey all set now for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback.
Ready, set.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready. Crack all 80.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
Here we go, start. Cougar 19.
Zone read, they'll get it to Hubbard. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
70.
He's dropping back to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he gets this very close to that first. It's going to be 3rd and short at the 35. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
60 Eagles. Panther 60. Panther 60. Set. Hurt. Panther 11. Panther 11. Let's go.
From the gun on 3rd down. That's caught by Hubbard. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers double their lead to 14. Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Play fake, it's Mayfield. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, they kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Finds him over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short game. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. And they'll throw. 3rd and long. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
So that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Begins his return at the 16. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Hubbard gets it to start the drive. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Trap 60, trap 60.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
70 Lions.
The play fake, he'll throw. Finds a man, right side. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Hand off out of the pistol. Here's Hubbard. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
To the line they come, second down.
Two. Like Dragon 60. Ready.
Look to throw. Buys time, rolling right. All right, Leggett makes the ground. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
60 Bearcats, 6 Bronco 80, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Got a man, and Horn has it. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. We've set it down from 37. To throw here on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Throwing it again here. Throwing the out route complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Panthers have set themselves up for the victory, Brock. Now just need to carry this lead through to the final whistle. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Come on, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Hubbard trying this off the gut. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here we go, set. 18, run. Ready,
There he is on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers making a 3-score game in the 4th. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers stretch their lead to 21.
Buccaneers 7. Ryan Fitzgerald.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 9.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10. Back at 21.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
This is a heater going deep. He's got it at the 30. And he will get this inside the 30.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
Irvin here from the gun. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Mayfield now from the gun. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. one's out and cut on the right side. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Catch made left side by Abuka. And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
It's his running back. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first. All set to go now from the 35.
At the 35-yard line.
Pass play on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking Xavier Legette's way there. So it'll be 2nd down. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Throw here, 3rd down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And that kick a little too well struck. He drives it into the end zone for a touchback. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
And he'll get it up to the 27.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Buccaneers trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Baker now from the gun. Forced out to his right. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, they got a first down here. They got the interference call on 3rd down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs. First down, here's Baker. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Trevin Wallace has it. And the Panthers have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
18, right here. Here we go. Set.
At the 43-yard line.
Viking 18, 60 Mavericks. 79 Broncos.
They're going to pass it here. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
19 tight, 18 Rattler.
Third down from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be fourth and short. Carolina in punt formation. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. This lands deep into the end zone. We're picking things up with the 20 after the touchback. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Trying to push deep downfield. Big game downfield. Into the red zone. And in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers get it back to within 2 possessions. Mike Evans with the touchdown. I hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because it only took him a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them. The guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
Micah Tomney all set now for the kickoff. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10.
Warriors, step 60, 70, Timberwolves. Ready.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't find Jimmy Horn Jr. there. And now they face second down.
Okay, ready? 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go! 70 Rangers, 18 Cubs.
He's going to throw it. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Kate, this is one of those situations where they've got the lead on the scoreboard, but not the momentum on the field. This is a big third down coming up. Got to seize back a little control and find a way to cut off the comeback.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check smash, check smash. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
To the air on third and long. Looking right, and he finds him. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break, Brock, as they force this fourth down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
So the Panthers pick up the win here. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.